Hi, I'm Dr. Carol Brown, and I am going to show you what an actual session doing Equipping Minds might look like with one of my students. So we would start the day, and I'm going to say good morning, and we're going to begin with Blink today, and we're going to sort by our numbers. So we've got out a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to go as fast as you can. And when you sort them, we're going to say 1 on 1, 3 on 3, 5 on 5, 4 on 4. Okay. And I'm going to actually time you and see how fast you go. And sometimes you'll time a student and sometimes you won't, but we're going to time. Okay, you ready? Begin.
3 on 3, 3 on 3, 2 on 2, 1 on 1, 4 on 4, 2 on 2, 1 on 1, 3 on 3, 3 on 3, 4 on 4, 3 on 3, 4 on 4, 5 on 5, 5 on 5, 5 on 5, 5 on 5, 4 on 4, 4 on 4, 1 on 1, 3 on 3, 1 on 1, 5 on 5, 4 on 4, 5 on 5, 3 on 3, 2 on 2, 5 on 5, 2 on 2, 5 on 5, 3 on 3, 2 on 2, 2 on 2, 2 on 2, 2 on 2, 1 on 1, 4 on 4, 5 on 5, 4 on 4, 5 on 5, 4 on 4, 1 on 1, 2 on 2, and 1 on 1.
Excellent. Okay, 44 seconds. Nicely done. Okay, pick those up. Let's give them a little shuffle. And now let's sort by our colors. So we'll put down one of each color. And when I do this, I like to put 2 rows of 3. Let's go ahead and put 2 rows of 3. That way we'll be able to see it better. There we go. 1. Okay, you ready for color? Color only, ignore number. Okay, begin.
Yellow on yellow, blue on blue, yellow on yellow, gray on gray, gray on gray, red on red, green on green, gray on gray, yellow on yellow, brown on brown, green on green, brown on brown, brown on brown, yellow on yellow, blue on blue, red on red, red on red, brown on brown, brown on brown, blue on blue, yellow on yellow, green on green, blue on blue, red on red, brown on brown, red, gray on gray, red on red, green on green, blue on blue, gray on gray, gray on gray, brown on brown, blue on blue, red on red, yellow on yellow, brown on brown, gray on gray, green on green, red on red, brown on brown, blue on blue, red on red, gray on gray, yellow on yellow, green on green, red on red, green on green, and yellow on yellow.
Okay, nicely done. Okay, so the next thing with this student, we could go ahead and you could sort by shape. But right now, we're going to kind of switch gears and show you something else I love to do with Blink. And so give the cards a shuffle for me. Let's just give them a shuffle, and we're going to do number, color, shape. Okay? So she knows her shapes, and in it, I might have a student sort by all 3 things, by 2 things, or as the student gets better with sorting, then we'll go to what we're going to do now. And so we're going to put the cards down one at a time. And you're going to say the number of the first card, put the second card beside it, say the color, and the third card, put it down and say the shape. Okay? Are you ready to do that? Okay, begin.
2 on 2,
We're going to say the number, so 2.
2 yellow triangles.
Good.
1 gray dot.
Nice.
Blue rectangles. 1
Nice.
Brown, flower. One
Check. Check.
brown flower.
Can you go back and check your number?
Two brown flowers.
Nice.
One green moon. Five green.
Check.
Five yellow moons.
Good job.
Three yellow drops. One yellow drop. Three gray triangles.
Good job.
Five gray mountains. And one red flower. Five five red drops. Five.
Okay, we'll stop there with it. Fabulous job with that. Okay, you ready to play a game of Blink?
Yeah.
Okay, give them a shuffle for me. And I really wanted to show kind of just a few of the ways that we do Blink, because we would start with any of these that you're seeing, and it's a great way to start a session to get the students going and processing, and then their working memory like you saw there. Okay, did you give it a shuffle? Give it a good shuffle. And as always, I love for you to go ahead and say what you're doing when you're playing. Everybody will say, oh, it would be easier if I didn't have to say what I was doing. But we like to say that if it's more challenging, that hard is good for our brain. Okay, you ready? So I see you putting two cards face up. Okay, and you ready? Let's go. Begin.
Gray, star and star, brown and brown, brown and brown, four and four, star and star, five and five, one on one, two on one, three on three, white and white, blue and blue, flower and flower, red and red, brown flower, and four on four, two on two, second drop, four on four, three on three, gray on gray, gray on gray,
Good job. Wow. Great.
gray on gray, one on one, one on one, four on four, yellow, 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 two on two, drop on drop, drop on drop, five and five, five and five, moon on moon, green on green, gray on green, red on red, red on red, one on one, red on red,
Mm-hmm.
gray on gray, blue on blue, two on two, like star and stars, red on red, red on red, five and five, yellow and yellow, two on two, and three on three.
Awesome. Great job. Okay, just there at 2 minutes. Excellent. Okay, let's put Blink aside, and I see you turning to your animals on page 13. Okay, and the first thing I want you to do is just read your animals from left to right as fast as you can. Ready? Begin.
Penguin, giraffe, bear, bird, spider, camel, chicken, pig, zebra, snake, tiger, elephant, turtle, cow, fish, cat, frog, crab, bee, horse.
Nice. Okay, now let's get our marker, and I'm going to say the directions. And just so everybody that's watching, there are 20 directions to this, and we're going to do about half of them for you right now. This is how we would do it in a session. She knows all of them. Unless you want to do all of them today.
Sure.
Okay, sure. Okay, so I see you. So imagine yourself. I see you circling the bear. Then I see you boxing the snake. Then I see you putting an X on the fish. Then I see you putting a triangle around the cat. Then I see you putting a line under the elephant. Then I see you putting a line above the turtle. Then I see you put a smiley face on the penguin's belly. Then I see you put a nest under the bird. Then I see you put a unicorn on the horse. Then I see you put claws on the tiger. Then I see you put a spider web around the spider. Then I see you put 3 eggs under the chicken. Then I see you turn the pig into a piece of bacon. Then I see you put a tree in front of the giraffe. Then I see you put a bucket under the cow. Then I see you put an extra hump on the camel. Then I see you put a lily pad under the frog. Then I see you put a stinger on the bee. Then I see you put tall grass on the zebra. Then I see you put waves on the crab. What do you see yourself doing?
I see myself circling the bear, putting box around the snake, putting an X on the fish, putting a triangle on the cat, putting a nest under the bird.
Stop and think. Stop and think. So after I saw you put the triangle around the cat.
A line for the elephant, line above the turtle. Then we have our nest.
Stop and think. We're going to get to the bird. After I saw you put the line above the turtle, I see you put a
unicorn on the horse.
Not quite yet.
A smiley face on the penguin's belly.
Yeah.
Then I see putting a nest under the bird.
There you go.
Putting a horn on the horse.
Mm-hmm.
Then I see putting claws on the tiger. Then I see putting a spider web for the spider. Then I see myself putting 3 eggs under the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Then I see myself putting bacon into the pig. Then I see putting a tall tree for the giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
Then I see myself putting an extra hamp for the camel.
Almost. One before that.
The bucket under the cow.
There you go. Yes.
Then I see myself putting an extra hump on the camel. Then I see myself putting a lily pad for the frog.
Mm-hmm.
Then I see myself putting a stinger for the bee, tall grass for the zebra, and then waves for the crab.
Excellent. Okay, nicely done. And do we have a white sheet of paper or something we can put under that, or take that out to look at our symbols? There we go. Yeah, just pull that out. Perfect. Okay, so now let's read it going across. Start at the top. What are our animals?
Penguin, giraffe, bear, bird, spider, camel, chicken, pig, zebra, snake, tiger, elephant, turtle, cow, fish, cat, frog, crab, bee, and horse.
Nicely done. Okay, excellent. So go ahead and erase those. So I see you're erasing. Now I see you putting the sheet back in. Okay, and let's go to set 2 for just a minute. And on set 2 of our animals, set 2 of the animals, I see you on page 14. Here we go. So on this one, you'll notice that they actually write the wrong name on our animals. So they have spider on the penguin and camel on the giraffe. And so one thing we do, the student, she's now gonna can read it, ignoring the wrong word, but say the animal. But we're also gonna take it a step further. That's trickier today. Okay. So what I want you to do, let's do animal, wrong word, and symbol. So penguin, camel, circle the bear. You ready?
Penguin, camel, circle the bear.
Good.
Bird, horse, extra hump for the camel.
Good job.
Chicken, fish, tall grass for the zebra. Snake, bear, underline the elephant. Turtle, bird, on the fish. Cat, camel, wings for the crab.
Good.
Chicken,
Check.
bee, snake.
Good job. Okay, nicely done. Go ahead and erase. So yeah, alternating back and forth is tricky on that one. Okay, let's go over and let's do some President Tic-Tac-Toe. Okay, over on, I see you on page 10, and we're going to do the 2-grid board. So if you can tilt your screen up just a little bit, they're perfect. So would you like to be on the top board or the bottom board?
I would like to be on the top.
So you're going to be on the top, I'll be on the bottom. And if someone doesn't know, if, do you have your book there? We could hold up your book for a second. The president book. Your president book. You're actually Yo Millard Fillmore. There we go. So this is the book, Yo Millard Fillmore, and Will Cleveland and Mark Alvarez have given permission for us to use this. And we also take it and play tic-tac-toe. So it has wonderful pictures of the presidents. And what's so genius about this book, you have a washing machine with a ton of clothes, or wash a ton, but then something from this picture is in the next picture. So our washing machine is over there. And now with Adams, for John Adams. And then the Adams go to the next picture and are being cooked by the chef's son. And then the chef's son gets to go to the next picture, and there's a mad son in there. So we love these presidents, and we love tic-tac-toe. So we're going to play on 2 boards, and you know all your presidents. You want to be on the, you're going to be on the top board. So we're going to use our cubes, and we're actually going to show you one way that we play. We'll do it first where we're just going to put it down initially, and then we'll do it covered up. So if you're pink, what color do I get to be today? What do we have handy? Green? Okay, so where do you see yourself going?
I see myself going 5.
And who's your president?
Number 5 is Monroe, James Monroe.
Yes, so I'm going to see myself on number 18, Ulysses S. Grant.
I see myself on Thomas Jefferson.
Okay, if you're on Thomas Jefferson, I have to see myself on 16, Abraham Lincoln, to block you.
I see myself on
Okay, I'm going to have to see myself on James K. Polk to block you.
I'm going to see myself on George Washington.
Well, I see myself on Millard Fillmore. Number 13, yes. And we have one spot that nobody has gone.
I see myself on
And John Quincy Adams, yes. And so I always play the game to the end because it's really about that visual transporting and can you see where there's an open space and where the other person has or hasn't gone. So now let's take cubes and cover up all the spaces. But let's go do it on the number board for me. So let's go over to page number 9 is where I see you going. We could do the animal board. We're going to do that. Let's do the number board though. We've got an ABC board, an animal board, a president board, a number board, and even with our numbers, let's do it where we use all our different colored numbers. So let's go ahead because in Equipping Minds, we assign a different color for each number. So let's go ahead and put our green cubes on the ones on the top and bottom. Yes, brown is going on 7, 8 is white. 2 is blue, nice. Get our pinks on our 9. Some sets of Unifix have purple, some have a deep burgundy, some have a pink. 9's kind of our different one. Or pink, depending on what we have. There you go. Okay, orange is on 6, and I see red on 3. Okay, so on this one, I'll go first, and our move is where the blank spot is now. So I see myself on number 7.
I see myself on 5.
I see myself on 3.
I see myself on 1.
I see myself on 9 to block you.
I see myself on 6.
Okay, I'm going to see myself on 8 to win. Okay, nice game. This is definitely the trickiest way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the hardest to see it this way. Okay, but really good job on that. Okay, let's go over to our numbers. You ready? We'll take these off, and I see us going over to page 32 for me. Okay, and here we have our 8 different numbers and 8 different colors, and those correspond with all the colors you just saw. So let's go in and let's actually say our number, our color, and our animal. Okay, and we'll mark it with our symbol when we say the number and the animal, but let's put our colored cube for our color. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let's do our number, and we're just going to do a couple rows right now. We'll do about 3 rows. Okay, so let's go ahead and so do your symbol and say our number. You ready?
8.
And now color, yes,
Black.
and then animal.
Pigs.
And pig, because we put the line through the pig, the bacon on the pig, for those of y'all who are watching. So our number is
2. Orange. Camel.
camel. So 2 orange camel because we had a hump on our camel and kind of that's a turned hump. Okay, keep going.
2. Yellow. Bears.
Okay, can you say that a little louder? What's our animal?
2. Yellow bears.
Okay.
3. Blue. Goats.
Good job.
4. Green. Turtles.
Good.
3. White. Camels.
Good job.
6. Yellow. Pigs.
Yeah.
1. Black. Yeah. Camel. 8. Orange. 8. Orange. And 8. Orange. Elephants.
Good thinking.
3. Blue. Snakes.
Okay, nicely done. And so, I mean, we could have added more to this today. We could have added our number, color, animal, and president. And so we'd say 8, black, pig, John Adams. And we could have even added our symbol, which would have been a slash. And we could have even said the letter. And the 7th letter is the letter G. So we could do number, color, animal, president, symbol, letter. So we just keep building and building on that. Great job with that, though. Let's scoot those over and go ahead and erase. And just look for a second on our colored arrows. So I see you on page 22. Go to 22. So go ahead and flip over to 22. Okay, perfect. And you'll notice we have 9 colored arrows. Okay, so we'll do this together. I'm going to help you. So let's just kind of demonstrate, like on this one. So what's my number?
9.
Mm-hmm. Color.
Blue.
Animal.
Turtles.
Turtle. Good. And what's my letter?
C.
Yes, letter C. And who's my president?
George Washington.
Mm-hmm. And then what's the direction?
Right.
Check that.
Left.
Left. And what's the symbol?
Slash.
Yes. Okay, so number, color, animal, letter from our ABCs, president, direction, symbol. So that was like the 7 and back on that one. And then if we're doing it on the 1 through on the 5 colored arrows, we could also add in our vowel and our vowel sound to have 9 things. And we just do a little bit of this and alternate back and forth. But let's erase and let's grab for a minute our set cards. And let's play set for a minute. And we're just going to go ahead and do you have maybe just your solids? Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a little shuffle. Good job. So let's go ahead and with set, we're going to put 9 cards face up. Okay, you ready? Now, I will say we have been known to play this game with set cards face down, where we have to remember what we just turned over, okay? And we saw you shuffle those. But what in the world did we get a lot of?
Green.
We got a lot of green. So what are we going to check first?
I do. The whole 1 green solid diamond, 2 green solid diamonds, and 3 green solid diamonds.
Yes, there's your set. Nicely done. Is there another set on the board?
No.
No, there's not. So go ahead and put down 3 more cards. Oh, good. We got a red. Okay, so what are you going to check? What do you have a lot of? And can you tilt your camera up just the teeniest bit? And let me see, look there. Perfect. Perfect. Because, like, what's missing on the board? What do we not have any of? Oh, wait. I just found it. When you move those up, we do have it. Okay.
We have this one. We have that one. Oh, wait, you can't do that.
So what are you checking? I know. What did you just check?
My 3.
Your 3s. Yeah, you just checked your 3s.
You put my 2.
Now, are we going to have a set in the 2s?
No.
No, because we only have 1. Okay, well, our next number.
I don't want to use 1.
Okay, so you're going to check the 1s?
Yeah.
Okay, do we have a set in the 1s?
I see a set in the 1s, but I want to see if we can do all different 2, 3, and 1.
Okay, where's the set in the 1s that you see?
That one, that one, and that one.
Yes, but you want to see if you can do a set that they're all different. Okay. I do see one on the board. I see two on the board. And so remember we said we only have one of a certain number, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means we would need to use that one. Okay. So what could you put with it? If it's going to be all different. And if you're using your two purple solid ovals, then what are you going to put with it?
That one.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could do that one.
Yeah, so go ahead and say those for me.
1 green solid squiggly and 3 red solid diamonds and 1 purple solid oval.
Check your number and your purple. How many? Yeah. And so those are all different numbers, all different colors, all different shapes. And having the students kind of talk through this is an important piece. Okay, what do you see that we have a lot of?
I see a lot of ones still.
Okay, we still have a lot of ones. Do we have a set in the ones, though?
No.
No. What else do we have a lot of?
A 3, but we cannot do any in 3, and we can't do any in 2 either.
We can't. Okay, so when you checked your numbers, what about your shapes? What shape do we have an awful lot of?
Oval.
Ovals. Can we make a set in the ovals by chance?
Oh, the whole top row.
We could do that. Or we could have put our 3 green solid ovals with our 2 red solid ovals and our 1 purple solid oval. We could do that. Okay, nice job. Okay, what do you have a lot of now?
A lot of 3s.
A lot
But
of 3s. Did we finally get a set in the 3s?
yes,
Okay, where is it?
3 green red ovals, 3 green squigglies, and 3 green diamonds.
What color are diamonds?
Purple.
3 purple. Okay, let's go ahead and put set up. Okay, nice job on those. Okay, and we could get out, spot it, and play spot it, or we could get out Quitch and play Quitch. And we've got so many different things we could do, but that is just an example of what a session with a student would look like when you're working and doing just a little bit of each, a couple different games. And I want to thank my student today for getting on and letting you all see that. Okay. Thank you so, so much.
Thank you.